In our last episode, we talked about spiritual leaders and organizations creating the concept of prosperity theology or seed faith. We touched on how there is a competition to be at the top of the ladder. Religious and spiritual organizations need to survive, so they need donations. It is what leaders do with their contributions that is important. We touched on this all through our series on Something is Not Right with Spirituality. In it, we outlined a list of how to identify false gurus. We also talked about the psychological profile of persons who spiritual leaders can easily dupe. If we analytically assess these leaders and organizations, we can ask ourselves some simple questions. Religion expects us to donate 10% of our earnings to their organizations. What percentage of the donations do they give back to the public? Do leaders who raise millions of dollars keep only 10% and donate the rest to charitable causes? Are wealthy leaders transparent about how they manage their wealth? There is a well-known prosperity gospel preacher, Kenneth Copeland, who has been in the news. His net worth is estimated to be at least $300 million or more. Copeland had refused to turn over financial information about his ministry to federal investigators. We spoke about many ministries that do outstanding charitable work for the needy from the donations they receive. These leaders build and maintain education and medical programs, feed the poor, and support other institutions and charities. They treat everyone of any faith as being equal. The wealthy organizations who are in it for themselves hamper those who are genuinely helping the needy, the same disadvantaged people on whose backs they profit. There is an argument that a fool and his money are soon parted. It is the responsibility of the donor not to dupe themselves. This assumption is valid, but studies show that people feel betrayed mainly by religion and politics. People sometimes in their lives are vulnerable and need to have some faith to support them. The spiritual leaders who sees a person's vulnerability as an opportunity to enrich themselves are dishonest and most of all sacrilegious. In the next episode, we will look at wealth in individuals who are not part of spiritual organizations and how this influences their spirituality.